nice and evening, whatever time it is, whenever you're tuning in. So back in the kitchen with Tony and Teddy. What have I got for you today? We'll do basic, straightforward farmhouse loaf. So ingredients we're going to leave his recipe then. We need 500 grams of strong white bread flour, 350 ml of water, 8 to 10 grams of yeast, 6 grams of sugar, 8 grams of salt. So first thing we're going to do then is add 6 grams of sugar and 8 grams of yeast to 350 ml of water. It's not exact science, I'll just fire 2 spoonfuls of yeast in there, give that a bit of a stir, put that to one side and leave that yeast hydrate. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to take our 500 grams strong white bread flour, and to that we're going to add 8 grams of salt. Give that a good mix, get that salt mixed evenly throughout the flour. So into that now we're going to fire our 350 ml of water with our yeast and sugar. Take a wooden spoon handle, give that a really good mix. Now we're going to leave that to do what we call auto-leasing. We're going to leave that there on the side now for about 10 minutes. Just let that flour and that yeast and everything just hydrate. And just while that's auto-leasing now, I'll quickly take you through some of the equipment we're using today. It's going to need a 1 pound loaf tin, scoring knife, Brent scraper, and we will use a stand mixer today. I will link all those products down in the description. So that's now been auto-leasing for 10 minutes. Get it to the stand mixer now. If you're using a stand mixer, you want to use a dough hook. Fit in. Put that in the stand mixer. We mix that in the stand mixer now for 10 minutes. If you haven't got a stand mixer, unfortunately, you have to knead that by hand for 10 minutes. I'll give you a quick demo of how to knead by hand after this is finished. Okay, so that's now been a stand mixer for 10 minutes. So I'm going to give you a quick demo on kneading by hand. So first thing I'm going to do is flour the work surface. Don't go over the board of the flour, because any extra flour you add will just be absorbed by that dough. Then you're going to turn your dough mixture out onto the work surface. It will be very sticky to begin with. You're then going to begin the kneading process. You knead it in this kind of fashion. Just think about somebody you really don't like and just go to work at that dough for about 10 minutes. Now, if you're not subscribed and you like this video, maybe think about subscribing for us, because it really helps the channel. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2023. We're at 695 currently, so we'd really appreciate it. And once the dough is finished in the stand mixer, or you've finished kneading it, just going to pop it into a bowl, pop a tea towel over it, can leave that to proof for 1 hour. Okay, so that's been proofing for 1 hour now. And as you can see, it's more than doubled. So we'll turn that onto the work surface. Now we're going to do what's called knocking the dough back. Basically, we're just going to push all that gas out. We'll take a bent scraper and we're going to pre-shape this loaf. Put it along the work surface, use the stickiness of that dough to cause tension in that dough. We're just going to leave that to rest for 5 minutes. In the meantime, while it's resting, we're going to take our loaf tin, which we'll grease inside with a bit of butter. Obviously make sure you've got clean hands. And it's a 2 pound loaf tin, not a 1 pound loaf tin, like I said at the beginning. So it's been resting for 5 minutes, we've got our loaf tin greased. Now we move on to shaping. What we're going to take our dough, and stretch our dough out. on the work surface like this. Pull both sides into the middle, and then we're just going to roll. The bread like this. Take our dough scraper, cause a bit of tension in that dough. We're going to take our scoring knife and score this dough across the top. So you pick these up on Amazon cheap. They come with a pack of 5 razor blades with them, and they look really nice. Once we've scored that, all we're going to do then is pop our loaf in our loaf tin. Cover that with a tea towel. We're going to proof that now for 1 more hour. Okay, that's been proofed for 1 more hour now. You can see it's risen nicely. Now preheat the oven to 180 degrees. What we're going to do now is pop that in the oven at 180 for 25 minutes. Okay, so there we have it. What I'll do now is pop that on a wire rack, leave that to cool for about 20 minutes, and then we'll cut into it. If you like that video, give us a big thumbs up. If you want to see more cooking videos, think about hitting subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a good day.